your name is up there big for me. Wearing glasses now. So good, that's my eyesight. Any injuries, Nicole?
No.
Okay.
Just balance.
Just balance, okay.
I'm working on
Okay, good, yes. We're always working on that. When you brush your teeth, do you do your balance on the one leg?
it. I know.
Yeah. Do you have what's your timer on your toothbrush? Mine's 4:30s. So I do one leg, I go back and forth, and then if I feel spicy, you do your calf raises.
Yeah, I'll do it for you. That's good practice.
Yeah, do that, okay. Amy, yeah, I had you the other day. Yes, right, okay, and Shireen.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you, I'm Karen.
Nice to meet you too.
Have you been coming for a while?
This is like, I think my fifth class, the first time we did.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
usually do mornings, but this is what I do.
All right, well, I'm so glad you made it in.
I'm glad.
I'm not normally here, normally it's Olivia.
Oh,
So,
I
something
don't,
tonight.
I just pick what I can.
Yes, of course, I understand. Any injuries or anything?
No.
Okay, and is it starting to make sense a
Yeah.
little bit?
Mhm.
Yeah, I say it takes like 10
Yeah,
to even figure it
I'm
out.
getting there.
And then you know when you're on the end, you're the leader at some point.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Okay, well, I always say, if you're new, I like to be on the inside. 'Cause
Oh,
then
are you
have a
serious
neighbor
that
to-
I am?
I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
when we turn to the side, you're the leader, but it's okay, I mean, I'll stand there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm new, so just.
yeah.
Don't.
Just
watch me.
ignore
Don't
Sheree.
watch.
Okay, Amy, now you're in charge, you're the leader. But you're newer too, right? Oh, we're down to Mia. Okay. Hello, I'm Karen.
Nice to meet you.
Say that again?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, okay, nice to meet you
Nice to
too.
meet you.
Yeah, just write your name up there for me. Any injuries or anything?
And teachers.
Okay. Okay, so we don't, have you signed
I
it?
did.
Right, okay, great, so you know the drill, like eventually we'll put you on the wedge.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, so when you get like to the second trimester and then belly starts growing, we'll elevate you so you're not like. Yes, 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 and then once we say, are you brand new to the ones?
I've done like, no, I've done like, this is not really my fifth.
Okay, okay. So, you know, body massive changes. And we suggest, again, once you're in that second trimester, that you would stick to what you were on. And now we try the more advanced classes. Yes, yeah, but great, you can go all the way up to the end. We've had so many mamas that all right, so put your mat down. Okay, and we get a guest today. Miss Ann Fee is observing. So give her lots of good things to observe. You can be really rowdy, and then she sees how I handle it. Okay. So flow 1.0, or you can be perfect, like I know you're going to be. Although I say it's not perfection, it's a practice, right? No pressure. I'm Karen. Olivia is off. Everybody okay with hands-on corrections? And if you need any help with modifications as we go, please speak up. We're going to pick your springs for footwork and bridging. So you want to pick 3 springs, I would suggest. If you don't know what you love, do one of each color. That's kind of like a mid-weight. I like to go heavy and do 2 reds and a green, so that would be a little bit heavier. Okay, go ahead and lay down. And if you have spring regret, you can always pop up and change it. You do want this heavy so that you feel it in your legs by the end of the warm-up. You've got your feet on the foot bar. They're about fist distance apart, arms just long by your side. Let's close your eyes and start to find your Pilates breath. So nice big inhale through your nose, ribs expand side to side, front to back, and then big exhale through your mouth. Do that a few more times. Let's add a pelvic tuck and tilt to that. So you're going to tuck your pelvis, flatten that low back, and then you're going to roll your pelvis the other way, increasing the arch. Go between those 2 positions, keeping that deep breath going. And then settle into your neutral pelvis. So tailbone is down, natural curve at your low back. You're going to push that carriage all the way out. and then drag it back in. Good, keep going. Do you only want 2 springs? 2 springs? And then coordinating this move with your breath. So a big inhale as you push out, and then exhale as you drag back home. Good. Keep those feet where they are, but imagine you're trying to drag them down that foot bar. Maybe you can feel the back of the legs a little bit more there. Come in halfway and then little pulses, up an inch, down an inch. Last 2. Go all the way out and come all the way in. Let's go balls of the feet wide on the foot bar and then external rotation in your hips. Go out and in from here and be on the balls of your feet. You're going to slide those feet down. Nice, beautiful. Out and in. Good. Think about those knees and toes going out to the side. So open them a little more here and slide those feet down. So you have this, yeah, pushing. Yes, good. Nice. Come in halfway. Let's find those pulses again. Last 2. All the way out. And then all the way back home. Toes on parallel. This distance apart between those feet. And then go out. Let's keep those heels, pull them up as high as you can. How long and straight can those legs get without locking your knees? And now you're going to find your tendon stretch. So push those heels under, keeping those legs straight, and then lift your heels high. Good, staying out the whole time, just lifting and lowering those heels. Working on your ankle strength here. Really working through those feet. Let's go into marching. So bend one knee, other heel pushes under. Both heels are high in between the switch, and then go to the other side. One more each side, and then find those high heels, drag that carriage all the way home. Head rest goes down, and feet go on your great platform. We're going into bridging. Going into bridging, so carriage is still, arms push down, and hips just hover up off the mat, barely lift. Nice, and then tap them back down. Good, keep going a little bit higher with those hips each time, but noticing how the carriage does not move at all. So think about reaching your shins or your knees to that foot bar. Excellent. 2 more, and then you're going to stay up in your bridge. All right, so you're at your high bridge, so that can be as high up as your shoulder blades. Really pushing those arms down, carriage is anchored. And I want you to start to feel this in the back of the legs. So if you're feeling it enough, feet stay here. If you need more feeling, is that a thing, more feeling? Or, yeah, more hamstrings, you're gonna lower your hips and heels come up to the foot bar. All right, but you're just holding. Good, excellent. Now let's add a few pulses to the hips. So they come down a few inches and then squeeze that booty and lift it back up. Nice. Good. Last two. And then lower those hips down. Rock your legs side to side. All right, we're going for articulation next. Again, you pick the foot placement, foot bar or platform. You're gonna tuck that pelvis and then start to peel up, waving up through your spine, finding that high bridge, and then melting back down. If this doesn't work for your body, you have disc issues, it doesn't feel good, osteoporosis, you're gonna stay with a flat back that we just did. Good, rolling up and rolling down. Feeling those arms because you're pushing down so much into that carriage. You feel the back of the arms really helping support and lift you up. Feeling the back of the legs. All right, next time you're up, you're gonna stay up, holding in that high bridge. Let's go back to those hip pulses. So you just lower a few inches and lift back up. Keep that breath going. Last two. And then melt back down through your spine. Go for a figure four stretch. So you're going to cross one ankle over the other knee, pulling that thigh towards you. Do a gentle rock side to side. And then let's do the other side. Bring both feet to the foot bar. We're going for our chest lift next. So I want you to wiggle forward so you have a little space between your shoulders and the shoulder blocks. You're gonna come up into your chest lift and grab behind your thighs. Good. Once you're up, you're gonna pull behind those thighs, trying to get up an inch higher. Excellent. Good. And then lower back down. Nice. We do that again. Exhale as you come up, helping to pull yourself up. Feel how that belly really scoops out once you're up, and then lower back down. Nice. Keep going. You can keep the feet connected to the foot bar, or you can float them up in tabletop. Makes it a little more challenging. Good. Yes. But think about those upper abs working. Nice. You can make it even harder by not touching your thighs. So coming up, arms reaching long towards the foot bar. You got it, Mia. And then lower back down. You've got two more. Good. Then you're going to rest down. Okay, rest those feet. Hands come to your pegs. Legs come into tabletop. You're going to squeeze those legs together. We're going for our tic-tocs. So both legs go to one side, lowering down, keeping both shoulders down. Then use your abs to pull those legs back through center. Good. And then switch side to side. So you're rotating around your ribs and your spine. Nice. Going side to side, using those obliques. Shoulders staying anchored. Now you can make this harder by when you go to the side, extend those legs for your can-can kick. Good. And bring hands on the pegs. We have to help stabilize those shoulders. Beautiful. And then come back to your tabletop, and then we switch. We do can-can to the other side. Nice. Trying to go a little bit further. No rolling off the carriages. Last one each side. And then you're going to rest those feet down. Good. Arms come back down by your side. And I want you to shimmy forward so your tailbone is at the very front of your carriage. Bless you. All right, we're going for a hip hinge here. So arms stay down, bring those legs up into tabletop. Now think about your leg going over the foot bar, and we're gonna do one leg at a time. So you have one leg go forward, that toe is tapping over the foot bar. Imagine there's a big pool of water on the other side of the foot bars. Good, so keep that knee bent, beautiful, and tap over and down, like you have to touch the water. Yeah, so the knee is staying bent. Knee stays bent and you tap down, yes. Beautiful, you got it. All right, you could make this harder by doing double leg. So you want to keep that knee frozen in space and bring the leg down. Yes. Nice. Do the other side. Good. Nice. So think about down. Yes. Yes, you're welcome. Good. Keep going. I want you to feel this low belly. Are we feeling it there?
Yeah.
Good. Find your imprinted spine. You'll feel it even more. So you're trying to get that back flat on the mat. Excellent. Beautiful. They got it. This is a hard concept. We teach this in 1.0. All right, last two. And then you're going to rest your feet down. You can shimmy back if you need to. Just rock those legs side to side. Then you're going to roll to the side, sit up. Join me for your plank at your short box. So if you need to modify some other place, be my guest. If you're joining me down here, you're going to be forearms on that box like a number 11. And then both legs straight behind you for your plank. Good. Once you get into your plank, excellent. You're going to think about everything except the plank. So think about how amazing you are, how strong. If your low back starts to yell at you, you're going to rest those knees down to reset. But you're holding this plank with your strong form, building your endurance here. You've got it. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, I've got my timer going. You're getting close to the finish line. Really close. You can do it. I like to be mysterious about the time, but I'm thinking it's 10 seconds now. Good. All right, rest those knees down, sit back for a stretch. So I like to do a minute plank. Our goal is to get to a 2-minute plank. Anybody there? Okay, thank you, because I'm not either. Thanks for my nemesis. So we're doing a minute, and you're resetting as you need. Okay, stand up. I think we're going to do lower body next. Yes, we are. Come back to your reformer. We're going to do scooters. So I would like you on one red, one blue. Maybe too heavy, you could always adjust down to one red. For scooter, you're going to have the standing leg back, center of the carriage, so it's next to the pushing leg. You have your foot pushed into the shoulder block and just a little push back. I don't know, does this look like a scooter? Sometimes you wonder, why did they call it this? Keep going. Good. That knee comes up. Nice. And are you starting to feel the back of the pushing leg? Lift that knee up. Okay, I got no response there.
The knee comes off of the...
Knee comes up, off the carriage,
like
yep. Think about the heel pushing into the shoulder block. Are you feeling the back of that pushing leg? Good. Nice. Keep going. Now, you can keep a hand on the foot bar if you need it, or you can start to try and stand up. This may feel heavy. Make sure you don't get catapulted. across the room. You could stand with one or two hands to your hips. Beautiful, Kelly. All right, last two. And then we're gonna come in. Nice job. Now, standing leg takes a big step forward. It's all the way at the front of the carriage. You push that carriage out. That knee is still lifted. We're going for our traditional lunge. And then you go down low with that standing leg and then come back in and stand tall. Nice job. Pushing the carriage out. Good. Okay, keep going. I like to tell stories to distract them, but I always have my timer going, so I'm not throwing you out and just letting you scooter all day. But scooter made me think of skateboarding, which now my daughter has started to do. Who's in college. Oh goodness, if she could just do any more. This girl, since she was born, you know, everything just really stretches me. I'm like, I say I would just sit at home and read library books if it was my choice. My kids are not like that at all. Okay, you're gonna make it harder when you push it out. Outside hand is gonna step down on the floor. And then come back in. Yes, you are. Good. Nice. Last two. Okay, love that. We're going to dismount. Let's walk around to the other side. We start with our scooter. Those legs are right next to each other. Perfect position, Jennifer. And then we do a little push. Little push. And that knee lifts up off the carriage. Good. All right, now I'm going to be a real nitpicker about your foot that's on the shoulder blocks. How bent can you get those toes? Think about the big toe and the pinky toe. Yes. Really flat on the carriage. Are you able to do that? Yeah, flat on the carriage. So you really want to bend even more. Can you get that pinky toe flat on the carriage? Yes. Are they? Did you? Sometimes people can't do that. Yeah. Yes, yes, I know, but those toes, we gotta keep them moving. So we're trying to find that. Are you able to bend your toes more? Bring them down. So, yes. And then think about the heel really pushing. Yes. All right, nice job. Come in. Standing leg. Woo! Yeah, it's a lot of work. Big step up. We go for our big lunge, so we push the carriage out and then go as low as you can in the standing leg. Okay, so I gave you the toothpaste assignment, right? What you're gonna do when you brush your teeth, challenge your balance. Now you have to do your toe sit. Try and do that every day. You guys keep going, where you have those toes bent and then you sit back. Weight on your heels. Okay, you look at me like that is no big deal. You try it and report back. Some people cannot do that at all. You're making this harder by touching the floor. And then if you master the toe flex, then you also get your feet flat and you sit back on the flat feet. You can do that? Yeah, see, I feel like my toes are rebelling a little bit. Okay, then next time we meet, ask me about toe yoga. Okay, next, now you come in, adjust, you got a toe cramp. Shake it out. Beautiful. All right, let's come back to our box and we will pick it up and bring, oh, yes we will. We'll pick it up and bring long box to the carriage. And then before we do our upper body with this, we're going to come back to the bar for our standing mermaid. So everybody face me at the back of the studio. Have your legs next to each other. That hand is on the bar. You're going to take your outside leg, cross it over the inside leg. Then you're gonna lean your hips towards your chair. So now you're bent in your waist. And then reach your arm up and over. Can you bend a little bit more? And then stand tall. Good, let's do that again. Bending in the waist. Good, leaning those hips away. Nice, keep going. And those shoulders are square. Yes. If you want to feel more stretch for the outside, you're going to walk your feet closer to the springboard. Good. All right, next time we're bent, we're gonna add rotation. So now you take this top arm and you're gonna bring it and hand goes to the foot, what is this, bar, thank you. And you're gonna lean your hips back. And then we're going to come out of that rotation and stand tall. So we reach up, find a deep bend, a deep stretch, then find some rotation, hanging those hips back, and then come out of it. This is like a little cookie after that lower body. A Pilates cookie. Last one. Good. All right, let's stand tall and we'll face the parking lot. So we have the outside leg cross the inside leg. You lean away, find your standing mermaid, and then bend back towards the foot bar, and then stand tall. Good, so just find your flow here. Remember your foot placement, the closer you are to the springboard, the more stretch you'll feel. Good, we've got two more, then we're gonna add that rotation. See how your ribs really open up, breathe into all that space. Okay, next time, find that rotation, bring the hand to the bar, hips hanging back, and then come out of that rotation and stand tall. Last one. And then we're coming to upper body at our carriage. So one red spring. We're going to be seated on the box, feet on the headrest. We're starting with chest expansion. So you're going to grab onto those straps and sit towards your headrest. And walk out so you have a little more tension, maybe holding by the tapes to begin. Your arms are straight. Straight arms come past your hips. And then straight arms come forward to the front of the box. Nice. Straight arms back and straight arms forward. Good. So keep them close to the box. Think about palms facing the box, yes, and come straight. So knuckles reach down. Yes. I call this the punch your brother move on the slide. Who did that? Thank you, Shireen, thank you. Okay, I was the middle child in the 80s Mazda, so I had to be really, keep them both in line. I always sat in the middle. Nice job. Okay, keep going. Where I want you to start to feel this is in your upper back. So as you're pulling back, you're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Nice. You'll also maybe feel the back of the arms working the triceps as well. If you need to lighten the load, you slide your hands down those loops. That will make it lighter. Okay, next time your hands are past your hips, you're gonna lift those arms up, maybe out to a V, keeping the carriage still, arms come in and forward. Good, so we just add that lateral raise to the arms, keeping the carriage still. Nice, Amy. Good. The higher you go with the arms, the heavier it will be. So go out with arms low. Yeah, so here's our chest expansion, and then hold here and lift up. Good, don't move that carriage. Pull in, and then arms go forward. Yes, good. Pull out. Good, lift up. Good, yeah. Woo, yes! Hold in and go forward. Okay, I think you've got one more. Those backs are talking to me. Are they talking to you? Okay, we're gonna hold where the tape is, and we're going for a hinge. So this is a little ab work. So walk up so you have more tension on the tape. Arms are straight and just hinge back like you're going back in a recliner. Feet stay down. Use your abs to sit up tall. Good. Hinge back. Spine is straight. Good. Use your abs to sit up tall. Nice. All right, next time you're sitting tall, go short loops. Bicep curl. So you're going to find a 90-degree bend and then extend your arms. Work in those biceps. You can make this heavier by hinging back, and you can come out and in of that hinge, in and out of that, or you could stay back. Good. You can also make it heavier by lifting those elbows up. The higher the elbows are, the heavier it will be. Okay. Nice. You got it, Natalie. Awesome. Last two. All right, then you're going to sit tall, dock those straps. Let's turn around, face your foot bar, and straddle the carriage. We'll start with our hug a tree. So get your body into position, and then take your short loops. Let's start short. And do your hug a tree. If that gets too heavy, you go long. And have your legs straddling like you're riding a horse. So either side of the box. There you go. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, we're hugging the tree. Nice. Good. Beautiful. Yep. See, now this one makes perfect sense. What was the one I said? Oh, scooter. Why do they call it scooter? I taught, we've got 3 more, and then we're going to go to serving. A Pilates for preschoolers class, and I just did all the animals. It was a complete crash and burn. They did not get anything. All right, if you've done your 3, you're going to hold your platter. Palms are up, and we're going to serve it. Nice. I did it at Chick-fil-A, and the cow was there, and honestly, the cow was the best. The cow did rolling like a ball. Let's see, we did tree, we did dog moves. Although the cow can't speak, so the cow could not make any noises. Nice, 2 more. All right, then just come in, gather yourself, shake it out. We're gonna do one final arm move here, where those arms are extended up to shoulder height. Palms are down now, and you're going to draw little circles, circling from the shoulder. Yes, beautiful. Grow taller with each circle. Nice. Reverse and circle the other way. Have those palms down. Yes. Last one. And then come all the way in. Oh. See, I love when I can feel that they're feeling it. Okay, thank you. Dock those straps. Let's dismount. So feet down to the floor. We're still on one red spring. We're going to do some pulling straps. So now you will lay your belly. So belly goes flat on the box, and then legs over the foot bar for our prone work. Good. All right, chest is off the front of the box, hands are to the wood rails. Those legs are active. They're not resting on the foot bar, so they're really reaching, hovering above that foot bar. Excellent. We're gonna go for our Superwoman pose. So take one arm back by your side, no straps yet. Other arm back by your side. Good, like you're trying to reach into your side pockets. Excellent, feeling that back body work. Your gaze is down at the floor. Keeping those arms high. Good, now reach those straight arms down to the front of your box and then reach them up by your sides. Good, so they come to the front and reach up, nice. Last one, and then you're gonna rest your hands on the wood, windshield wiper your legs. All right, we're going for our T-pole position. Again, no straps yet, so legs are active. If your low back is not happy, you can always stay bent knees. Okay, so we bring our arms out to a T. Now you're a bird flying through the air, Superwoman still. You're gonna bring those arms in by your hips. They're high, and then out to a T. Good, yes. Nice, just going out and in. Excellent, but keep them high so they come out to a T and then bring them straight in by your side. Yes, good. Last one, bring your hands to the wood and windshield wiper those legs. Now, if that was enough, you're gonna stay there. If you're ready for the next step, we're adding the straps. So take the straps, bring them outside the reformer. Hold around where the short loops are, and we're gonna do the first move. So we reach those arms up by our side, our legs are active, and then arms come back down, fingertips reaching to the floor. Nice. Good, pulling straps, excellent. Keep going and have them right on your palm. Yeah, beautiful. You can have a slight grip here, you can have those fingers long. But you want those straps coming all the way up. So bring them all the way up, all the way, all the way. Yes, good. When you get to your high point, beautiful Kelly, you got it, Nicole. Nice, Natalie. You're gonna pause before you come down, right? Get all that juice, each squeeze, good. Yes, excellent. Nice, Jennifer. Last one. And then hands to the wood, windshield wiper your legs. Let's go for that T-pole since we practiced it. So legs back into position. Arms come out to that T. They're at the height of the box. They stay high. Pull them in by your hips. Good. They come out to the T, going out and in. Now to lighten the load, you can move your hands down to the long loops if this feels too heavy, and squeeze them all the way in, all the way, all the way. Yes, good, nice. And then back out to the T.
I got it.
Good, yes you do. Awesome. Last one. And then dock those straps. Let's windshield wiper your legs again. All right, you're gonna dismount, so slide your feet down to the ground. Hands to the box, and just wiggle a little bit through your spine, relieving any tension you have there. So a little cat-cow. All right, we're going to take our box and reset it to bring it all the way back home. Let's come back for our full body. We're going to revisit the lunges, but change, our springs now will be on one red. Okay, so we're going to come back to our foot into the shoulder block. Remember how those toes are really bent. Inside hand on the foot bar, outside hand to your hip. And we're going to start with our lunge. So you're pushing the carriage back, going as low as you can in the standing leg, and then coming back in. Nice, keep going. Can you notice how this feels lighter than earlier? No. Thank you. No, you. Thank you, Jen. Okay, just give me something. Thank you. Jen says she can't remember. That's. All right, so still going for that lunge, so having the knee lifted as you go out. Nice. Now, when next time you're out, pause. That outside arm is going to reach up to the ceiling. Good. As you come in, it's going to reach to the center of the room. Good. You're going to go out as low as you can. Reach up. In, reach forward. Out, up. In, forward. Good. Now, if you're feeling, keep going, super stable, maybe you're going to add that inside arm. But then it's definitely more 1.5. Nice. Last two. And then come all the way in. Okay. Rest it down. Give it a little shake if you need to. We're going to add one more layer here and do rotation. So now we're going to push same side. We're going to push out. That outside arm is going to sweep to the side. You're going to turn to look at that hand and then come back in and reach forward. So push out, find your lunge, sweep that arm to the side, turn to look at it. Nice. And again, you can add that inside hand, reaching, following the same movement, bring it to your hip. You can keep it on the foot bar if you need it. Last one. And then come all the way back in. Okay, let's walk around to the other side. So you have that foot up front. You have that great toe bend, pushing into the shoulder block. Outside hand to your hip, and you're going to push out, find your lunge. Okay, you know what's coming, so when you're ready for it, you're going to be out in your lunge, free arm reaches up, and then we come in, arm reaches forward. Nice. Maybe adding that second hand. Each side is always different. Or if you've got a death grip, maybe just lighten the death grip. So a near death grip. Thank you. I thought that was funny too. Craziest things come into my head. I try not to say some of them. I know that's hard to believe. All right, and you can keep going. You got two more. So a near death grip could also be like a little finger touch. All right. Oh, you guys got it. Awesome. Come in, give it a shake. We're going to add our rotation. Okay, so get back into that position. We're going to push out. Yeah, you got it, Kelly. Rotating, looking to that hand. Nice. Last two. So just by changing the springs, lunges can be very different. The performers are the same. All right, come all the way in. Nice job. Okay, give those legs a shake as you join me facing your foot bar. So we're standing at the center aisle. You're going to be really wide here, externally rotated in the hips. Now stand pretty close to the reformer. Just fingers on the foot bar, and we're going to go for a squat, a deep plie, and you're going to push through those heels to stand tall. Good, you're going to plie down and then stand tall. Good. Keep going. Decide how low you can go. Can you get A to G? You know what that means? I have explicit lyrics off, so you have to ask me at the end. A to G, booty down. We don't have grass here, so that's what G's for. You just got it, Amy! I don't remember where I heard that, but all right, good. So now we're gonna stay in the lowest squat you have. Beautiful. Excellent. Let's reach our arms forward. Good. And then reach them up to the ceiling, out to a T, and back forward. So we're just doing circles with our arms as we squat as low as we can. Good. Nice. 2 more circles. And then bring those arms in. Push up through those heels. Ooh, awesome. Okay, we're gonna just come sit on your carriage facing your mat. And let's find a figure 4 stretch. So crossing that ankle over your knee. You can bring your arm through that hole in your leg to pull your chest to your shin. And then switch, other side. All right, both feet to the ground. Pick your straps or springs for feet and straps. So red, blue, maybe 2 red. And then go ahead and lay down. Right, you like 3? Okay. Yeah. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and lay down. Feet to the foot bar, hands to the pegs, and you're gonna take those straps off the pegs. Long loop goes onto the arch of your foot, so you're gonna push that carriage all the way out, good. Once you're in straps, you're starting with straight leg lift and lower. Good, those legs are parallel. Arms long by your side. Really standing into those straps. You have the support of the springs here. And you want to find your neutral spine. So your tail is down, natural curve in your low back. And don't lose that spine shape as you lift and lower. Let's keep those legs lower, hip circles open at the bottom, circle up and around, close at the top. Good, they come down together through the center, open at the bottom. Good, circle up towards 90, close at the top, good. So we're stretching out now. So the bigger you make this circle, the more stretch you will feel. But think about trying to keep those hips still, which takes a lot of work from your abs. Breathe in nice and deeply. Last one this direction. Let's reverse, circle the other direction. Last circle, and then find your butterfly stretch. Soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. Arms open out to a T. Good, just let those arms melt down to the floor, really opening in your chest, taking some nice deep breaths here. Bring those arms back in. Let's go hamstring stretch. So legs go straight up to the ceiling, 90 degrees. Reach up, hold down on those straps to deepen the stretch. And have your tail down and your heels pushing up to the ceiling. Good, you got it, beautiful straight, nice. You can bend those knees to come out of that stretch a little bit and then straighten those legs and try and go a little bit deeper. And if you reach up and pull those straps down towards you, you'll get an even deeper stretch. Yeah. And the closer your hands are to your feet, it's even deeper. Yeah, if you want to keep that tail down, yes, you feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Awesome. All right, release those straps, knees into the chest. You're going to come out of the loops. Bring your foot to the foot bar one at a time, and then come home. Long loops go on the pegs. You're going to roll to your side and sit up. We'll reset our springs to resin blue. And just so you don't forget, we're going to do our toothpaste homework together. So come back to your bar. We've got about 1 minute left. So standing here, you're going to lift one leg up. You've got the bar if you need it, but maybe fingertips or hands off for more of a challenge. And then you're going to go for calf raises on this side. So you're lifting your heel up. Good, and that other leg is just lifted. Nice, beautiful. If you're like, easy peasy, what's the big deal? Close your eyes to make it harder. Nice, and if you've got two hands, maybe go to one hand. Last two on this side, then we're going to switch to the other side. All right, let's start with those calf raises. Just read an article, I didn't get to the end, but it's like how long you can stand on one leg is like your biological age or something. So this is really important work. You gotta do this. Calf raise adds even more challenge. Last two on this side, and then we're gonna find our flat back stretch. So bring our hands to the bar, just walk back, hinge forward. Those hips are right over your heels. Nice flat back stretch. You can wag your tail side to side here. You're going to walk forward to the springboard as you start to roll up through your spine, rolling those shoulders back. You can erase your name with the marker cap. I brought you wipes. I'm sure I forgot you. And Olivia will be back next week. I'm Karen.
That's great.
Thank you. You did amazing. Perfect as the leader. And if you're already attached to a reformer, I say next time try a different side, try a different view. Another way to add challenge. And I sub a lot, especially during the summer, but I'm going to be rotating Saturdays starting in September, so I'd love to see you then. Hey, Kathy.
Hi.
Kathy, you're not working at your station, are you?
What? No.
Why do you have your laptop?
It's not supposed to be unattended in the car.
Oh, I hear you. Okay. Hello. Okay. So you can like tuck it in the well. You like to? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, you got like high secure now in the trees, Kathy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Great job.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. My pleasure. Bye, Jennifer. You're welcome. Great job, Nicole. All right, I'm gonna run through the rest of this. This is the hard part of the instructions. Goes back.
Break.